the challenger. Her career began back in 1995, Book. She's held titles throughout Japan, throughout Europe, was the NXT Women's Champion for over 450 days, and there's no doubt is the toughest test to date for Roxanne Perez. And Booker, I mean this with all respect, not as Roxanne Perez has been champion like she said earlier, in Roxanne Perez's entire career.
I must say, my palms are sweating right now, Vic, because I know this matchup right here, this is the ultimate matchup for Roxanne Perez, and I taught her a lot, but let me tell you, Meiko Satomura, she has been champion all over the world. She knows every trick in the book. This is gonna be magic.
You see the NXT Universe on their feet, showing a sign of respect to the Japanese legend. But we all know the story. Roxanne Perez, 21 years old, signed to the WWE nearly 1 year ago, and in less than 12 months competed in the Women's Royal Rumble match. NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, NXT Breakout Tournament winner, Iron Survivor, NXT Women's Champion, the true definition of a prodigy.
Yeah, Vic, and all those accolades still does not prepare her for this situation. This is a situation you can't prepare for, Vic. This is the ultimate test, and you don't know if you got it until you hit it.
Well, I'm glad you brought up preparing. I want to come back to that here in just a moment, as Alicia Taylor is standing by.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Women's Championship! Introducing first the challenger, Meiko Satomura! And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez!
You see Perez clutching at the NXT Women's title, taking a long look at the gold as she hands the title over. NXT Universe split down the middle for this NXT Women's Championship match here, the main event of NXT Roadblock. The winner of this matchup obviously has a much clearer path towards Los Angeles. Don't go anywhere, you won't miss a second of the action. The NXT Women's title is on the line. Back live on NXT Roadblock, and Roxanne Perez quickly out of desperation having to find the bottom rope to break the submission hold. As you saw throughout the commercial break, certainly a feeling out process between these two, but I want to get back to what you talked about, Book. You couldn't have even prepared Roxanne Perez for this match, for this moment.
Yeah, of course, Vic. I mean, I've been in this situation before. I remember my first time in there with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and I just felt out of place. I just did not feel like myself, but I was no prodigy. I was no Roxanne Perez.
Shoulders down. Just got the right shoulder up. Again, one more time, and ooh, another near fall. Back to what you were saying, though, Book, of your experience in this situation.
I mean, Meiko Satomura, I mean, just like Ricky Steamboat, he was always one step ahead, just like that right there. Always found myself wondering what's next, what's coming, and I just could not prepare properly. And right now, I look at Roxanne Perez, and she seemed to be in that same waters that I was in once upon a time, Vic.
What a strike to the stomach from Satomura, and we certainly know the toughness, we certainly know the striking ability of the challenger here tonight. Is taking the champion off her feet. Satomura, of course, did Perez a favor last month, being her tag team partner. This title match, the favor she has requested. And look, let's say what it is. Meiko Satomura didn't travel around the world to visit friends in the train. She came here for the championship.
I mean, every time it comes a time in your career when you got to pass that torch. And I don't think Meiko Satomura is ready to pass that torch right now. Go into that sweet good night. It's not ready to happen right now. This could be it right.
Perez trying to shift her weight, trying to roll over, shoulders down, and able to able to make a reversal.
Reversal
and you kind of start thinking, boy, all those training sessions with Meiko Satomura, how much has Roxanne Perez been able to learn, been able to digest, been able to absorb?
I wondered about those training sessions and getting lured into that false sense of security. But right now, Meiko Satomura is not even letting Roxanne get to that point for just a second.
Isn't either. And look, Roxanne Perez was talking about maybe dealing with some self-imposed pressure, but she got caught.
And right into that shot. Meiko scouted that right there, could see it coming a mile away.
And we're going to stay with this matchup until the end. As long as this matchup goes, we will have it for you here live on NXT Roadblock on USA, because this is a lot more than just about who's going to be the NXT Women's Champion. There's a whole locker room of women that are watching this matchup, eyeing up Los Angeles, eyeing up Stand and Deliver as Perez just able to kick out.
Close. One thing I think about this matchup right here, experience factor. I mean, that in-ring IQ. All of that goes to Meiko Satomura, but the heart, will, and determination at the end of the day is going to be all about Roxanne Perez. At least I'm hoping that's what it's going to be about.
You also got to think, too, the first meeting between these two back in September really was a highlight reel for the challenger, not so much for the champion, as Perez trying to turn things around. Shoulders down, Meiko able to get the shoulder up, like right back down in another near fall.
There's levels to this game, Vic. You don't become a black belt overnight. You got to go through a lot of pain to get to that point right there, Vic. And that's what Roxanne Perez right now is experiencing with Satomura.
You're getting a little caught up. You're excited. I mean, this is the prodigy. This is someone you trained in, Roxanne Perez, who is caught center of the ring right now. And Perez, nowhere to go, but look at Satomura, the wise veteran, releasing the hold to apply more damage to that right knee.
Talking about somebody that's got every trick in the bag, knows every tool in the tool bag. She's definitely experienced, Vic, and more experienced than Roxanne Perez, I must say that.
Look at Perez again, though, able to counter in another submission in her own right. Look at Roxanne Perez, and you see for a second, trying to get in some breath right now is Perez.
What I see right now is Roxanne Perez is thinking. She's trying to get one step on Meiko, and it's hard because that veteran experience is coming into play every second.
Look at Perez. She said, "This is mine."
Don't play that game right there. That's not the game you want to play with Meiko Satomura.
Oh! We talk about the striking ability of Satomura. Certainly on display, and boom! Look at Perez!
Oh, yes. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I need.
And you talk about the training. These are some of the strikes she endured in that training session for the last few weeks. Almost. Oh! I don't think anything can prepare you for that.
Man, big. What a shot.
Oof. And look at Perez back to her feet. Look at the champion. Uh-oh. Oh! Nice little dragon screw, and now it's Perez who's in control.
Meiko's not ready to give up that title of being the final boss just yet, Vic. Roxanne's gonna have to take it.
Right, Perez doing just that, eyeing up the challenger. Right back in goes the champion. And I was gonna question Perez if she was gonna be able to block out her personal feelings towards Satomura, and apparently she has.
I mean, Vic, we look at the experience of Meiko Satomura, but Roxanne Perez is the champion, Vic. She's the one with the title. She's the one with all the gold, and right there, that might be that opening she's been looking for. Oh, yes.
Satomura was looking for that Scorpio Rising, was able to get out at odds for a moment, and look at Perez. Never seen Perez in this sort of state. The 21-year-old, the NXT Women's Champion, laying it on the line. Just like earlier, she went right back. She's sticking to her game plan.
The first Iron Woman champion, Vic. I mean, she's the champion right now, the NXT Women's champion, and she didn't slip on a banana peel and win that
She did not.
It didn't happen by osmosis or anything like that. She earned that title shot, and she went out and cashed in on it, Vic.
We've seen in the last few minutes of this matchup, you cannot question the passion. You cannot question the heart in the champion or in the challenger.
I mean, you got to understand, Roxanne is going to be pushed to the limit more so than ever in this matchup right here. Can she rise to that occasion?
Nice counter.
That's what I'm wondering. Every day, she always does since day one.
And she rises to the challenge once again here tonight.
Oh, wow. Rushing off the top there. I mean,
but look at Satomura's right hand holding right onto the turnbuckle. Talking about the strength, that's more that experience you were talking about, Book, but wait a minute. Perez up, over, trying to get Satomura down. Meiko holding on, oh! And look again, the repeated strikes, breaking the grip. Oh, and a nasty kick.
That's that veteran experience right there. She could see that. She could sense that, Vic. She could sense that move about to happen.
And Satomura.
Oh, whoa!
Took a little bit too long. Perez able to counter. Inside cradle, center of the ring. Title on the line. Champion couldn't retain. Woo. Take another look right when Meiko thought everything was rolling in her favor. Bam! Roxanne Perez able to get the 2 feet up and change things around. But look at Satomura coming right back with a strike. Oh. Perez answering back with one and another of her own. And this is sort of that final test, don't you think, for Perez?
It is that final test, but don't get lured into that false sense of security, because Meiko Satomura, this right here, that trick, that's that Jedi mind trick that she's trying to play on Roxanne. Don't fall for it.
Perez couldn't land on her feet, but able to create a little separation. Boom! Russian leg sweep connected, float over, hook of the leg, cover center of the ring, and still not enough to keep it. Well, Meiko, crucifix, shoulders down, and Perez just able to kick out.
Take a whole lot.
Wow.
And get a pinfall in this matchup right here, Vic. I see this one right here going to the limit.
Well, we will stay with you until the end, as going up and down. More of that power on display from Meiko Satomura. And look, the training we've seen from Meiko Satomura, we know she's got an endless gas tank here tonight. As now Perez is gonna have to answer. Oh, gets caught.
Good God, man.
Hey, could we be closing in on a new NXT Women's Champion here tonight?
Double up right there on the back.
Nasty landing
right
cover,
yes.
and no.
I tell you right now, Roxanne Perez is in a lot of trouble right now, Vic, after that combination. That combination was sweet. Oh, man.
Look, if you notice, though, on the kick out, too, you saw Perez almost moving her fingers, trying to get some feeling back into the tips, maybe, so that she can continue this matchup.
Oh,
wonder what's
3
going
times.
through the body of Perez.
Let me tell you something. Roxanne Perez has never been in a position like this right here, ever in her short career.
That is how Meiko Satomura won the NXT UK Women's title, and tonight she couldn't, because Perez somehow kicked out, and wisely for Perez, trying to roll to the outside.
I tell you though, Vic, I'm gonna tell you, I wonder, have the damage been done after that? Like I say, I thought it was a triple combination, but it turned out to be a quadruple. Oh my goodness.
With every kick, the energy, with every kick out, more of the energy being zapped out of the body of Roxanne Perez, and continuing to persevere and push forward is Meiko Satomura, the challenger, who, this went face first, but right back on her feet. And this time Perez trying to turn things around into her favor, looking for some pop rocks. Perez, and didn't get all of it. I think Satomura was able to hold on to the ring apron, and Perez took the worst of that, right?
Was very smart right there. She held on to the apron and
Oh,
man.
And look, Satomura's got to get Perez back into the ring. Can't win the NXT Women's Championship on a counter.
Big, that's the 5th shot right behind the head of Roxanne Perez, and I'm gonna tell you right now,
this could be it for Satomura, into the cover. Hook of the leg, and Perez just got the bottom foot, or excuse me, the foot on the bottom rope.
Big, that was
That
was smart, but I tell you, I think everything has been taken out of Roxanne Perez at this point. I'm getting a little worried right now.
And now Satomura one after another, shot after shot, kick after kick, focusing in. And just bending the champion. NXT Universe can fuel Perez all they want, and nobody home. Perez from behind, shoulders are down. Perez rolls through, got her. Whoa!
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
Booker Perez retains, defeats the final boss. Unreal.
I gotta say, I didn't see that coming, Vic. I thought Roxanne was in dire straits up to that point right there. What a victory. What a victory.
I mean, look, Roxanne Perez took a beating in this matchup. You had talked about all the strikes, all the kicks, even right here, just getting dropped by Satomura, as Meiko looked at a number of times that she was—
That one right there, Vic, that was the one I thought, that was the coup de grace, but this right here.
Take a look, another look, and bam! And Satomura, the veteran, knew she had to get Perez back into the ring, but the closing moments, Roxanne Perez just one step ahead of Satomura, able to roll through, shift that weight, and keep those shoulders down, as now the path becomes clearer for Roxanne Perez. All roads are cleared for the NXT Women's Champion, as she can focus on the bright lights of Los Angeles, WrestleMania Saturday, stand and deliver, and what a show of respect from the Japanese legend to the prodigy.
Talk about being taken to the limit, Vic. That was a contest of all contests for this young man.
Standing ovation, Book.
Sure she's gonna be.
And we talked about the strikes
Vic.
from Satomura and
Why do you guys do medical? Come on! Squeeze my hand. Squeeze my hand.
Oh, no, man.
Where's the EMTs? Where's the EMTs? Where's the EMTs?
Oh, we gotta get some help out here, guys. Come on.
Need the gurney.
Come on. Roxanne, we need help. Guys, we need help. Guys, we seriously need help. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Now, quick.
Come on, Roxanne, you okay? Roxanne, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Roxanne, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Roxanne? Roxanne, can you hear me? Roxanne, stay with us. Stay with us. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. I promise you're gonna be okay. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us. Go ahead. I got her head. I got her head. All right. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be relax, please. Stay with us. Stay with us. Let's go. Let's go.
Get around here. Come on, go. Just take it. I just listen to them. Just listen to them. You guys get that on the property. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on. She's responding yet. Just take it easy, all right?
Is she responding yet? No, she's not. She's not responding right now.
It's not your building. Don't worry about it, all right?
So clear the door.